All right, this is the last section for Module 1 for Word. So this is 1.9, and we're going to talk about correcting errors and revising a document, and then we're going to go through 1.10, which is using help. So we're going to go through all of that. And again, this is Stephanie Washer for CIS 102 at Rock Valley College. So there's different changes that you can make. So I still have Word up. You remember we closed it in the last video. So we still have Word up, and we can do where we can make modifications in a document. So I'm going to actually file, I'm going to go to, this might not be the right one. So we're going to do, let's try this one. Yep, that's it. So notice that this one is the one that I did earlier on 365. So let's just bring this one back. So we can add additional words, we can delete things out, we can make some modifications, we can do a whole bunch of different things. If there's some errors that we made, if we don't like the steps. So all I did was I went to File, Open, and you can click on a whole bunch of different things. You can see what I've recently opened, and I've got different test documents. So, you know, you can do that. And if you click on Open, it gives you everything that you can go to, and sometimes I have to go to this PC, and sometimes I have to double click on it so that I can see everything, because usually I save everything in my Google Drive, and I have like everything listed in here, and you can see all of the different things I have. And you just select the file and then it'll open up, and that's what happened. I like the shortcut bar where you can just click it right away and open it up. Zoom, you can change the zoom to the page. So under View, I've shown this before. We've got our zoom, we've got 100%, one page, multiple pages, page width. So it just makes it the full width. You can see the different zoom. You can zoom at the bottom too. You can see the different views. So this is full screen. So we've got print layout. That gives you all our toolbars. So read mode. And this one is our read mode versus print layout. So read mode, print layout, and then this is our web layout. And the web layout, there's really no margins. I like the print layout. I like the way it shows that. So that is the other. If we want to insert text into an existing document, if we want to go into, so we're going to scroll through, so we can pretend like we went through and we made, we're going to make different changes, and we want to go in, and in this first line, it says and apply soap. We could say and then apply soap, so we just click in there and add it in. So that's super easy to insert text. We can cut and paste. So I like to use Control-C, Control-V, and Control-X for copy and paste, and Control-X is cut. So I like to do that. But you can, when you highlight something, you can do cut and copy and paste all there. And what I like about Word is when you do paste, you can, you'll just have to, I did a copy and paste, it's the whole thing again. So you can do destination theme, keep source formatting, merge formatting, picture, or keep text only. I am not going to paste anything. So delete versus cut. So delete it's going to be gone forever. Cut means you are going to basically copy it and you're going to move it to a new location. So it's very possible you're not, you don't have to worry about undo or anything. So we're going to delete or cut. So we're going to take that then, and we are going to just delete it. And if I'm just deleting something, I just hit delete on my keyboard. That's all I generally do, is I just hit delete on my keyboard. But if you we're in the home page, we've got our paste, cut, and copy there. So we've got paste, cut, copy. And so we're just going to cut it, and it's gone. But it's in our, it's on our, it's saved to our clipboard. So in that clipboard, we can bring it back anytime. Delete means it's gone forever unless you do undo. So we can do that. To copy and paste something, so let's say I mean, we got rid of then, but once I copy something, then that then is gone, right? Unless I do undo. But so we're going to highlight clean, and then we're going to go to copy, which is right here, or Control C. So we're going to copy clean, and we're going to put dry your hands well using A, and then we're going to put clean towel. And so this is where I like to use paste, where we've got keep source formatting, merge formatting, and we don't need picture, or keep text only. And so sometimes you can just hit whatever, but if you just do Control V for paste, it doesn't ask you that. So sometimes it's nice to use the paste instead of the shortcut keys. So we copied and pasted this clean to there. So we just copy and paste. I showed you the display options menu. And to move text, maybe we don't want this before, during, or after preparing food. So maybe we want to just move it. And to move something, well, you can drag and drop it. So we're going to move it to where? Oh, we're moving it up. And so all we have to do is just click and drag it up. That's it. That's all you have to do. So, I mean, it happens so fast. You just click, drag up wherever to the beginning of the line. The other option is to do Control X and then Control V where you want it. So I did Control X, and then I just moved up one. I'm at the beginning of the line, and I just hit Control V to put it. So, and that's cut and paste. So all I did was cut and paste it. So whether you want to use these buttons up here, you're more than welcome to use any one of those. Switch to read mode. I showed you that already. Here's the read mode. There's read mode. It's more like full screen mode. And so you can look through that. I really like the print preview mode, or the print view. And so switch back to print layout view. It still has all of the, so in the book, it still has you on all of the formatting. I just can't handle those formatting marks. I don't know what's wrong with me, but it's not my thing. And then if we're going to save this, so if we want to save it as this, save a file with the same name, we just click save up here. If we want to change the name, we just save a copy. No big deal. If we want to print this document, file print, come on, file print. So you can print it. So my brother printer is right here. I'm not printing it, but you can print it to that. You can print it to a PDF. And then I'm going to show you printing to a PDF real quick. The problem might be, okay, so when you print to PDF, you're really saving a file of the PDF. I don't want to save it to my Google. Let's just save it to downloads. And so I'm going to do this. Let's go to Docs since I have everything there. I don't mind it being the same name. And look, it's a PDF file instead. And then you can click Save. This is where most of you want to, and then it popped up in this for me. So now I've got a PDF that no one can change of my flyer. And sometimes it's better to send a PDF than it is a Word doc. The other thing is when you do File, Save a Copy, you can double check and make sure here that you have the correct format, because sometimes you need a sorry, I've got the hiccups, a certain format for inserting into the, whether it's our assignment area on Cengage. So you want to make sure that you have the correct version, especially if you're using, if you have a Chromebook and you're trying to use that, it's not perfect science for all of this stuff. So it's best if you have the exact program downloaded on your computer, whether it's a Mac or a laptop, a PC. All right, and now we're going to go into using Word Help. So we can go into the different properties. If we go into File, we've got all sorts of different things going on. And then we've got Print. We've got our printer properties, our page setup, so we can see all of the different properties. We can see if it's going to print the way we want. And then under printer properties, we can go in, and since this is PDF, let's go to like a regular, So if I go into regular printer, it's whatever the properties of that printer are. And it's a color printer, so I can print in black and white or color. I can have it print on both sides, and then I can change the page order. And then I can go to advanced, and if there's even more advanced settings there. I can print the whole entire page. I am one of those people that I only print certain pages. So like if I don't need a page, I will print certain pages. So you can do like 1 to 2. So you can change it. So you can print the whole thing, or you can print one-sided. You can print just the current page. You can do a custom print. It's whatever you want. You can collate it, change your orientation. So from portrait to landscape makes it look terrible because we did it in portrait. You can change your margins here too. So all sorts of different options. Using that search box, I've shown this before. The good one, so here's the search bar up here. Themes was the one that I used. So themes, that worked out pretty great, where you can see the theme is gallery. That's how I check it. That's how I checked your homework. So the current, if I had to go in and manually check your homework, I actually used the search, and I could tell if you changed your theme to red and if it was office or gallery. You can also go to margins, and you can just adjust your margins here. I mean, this is really great. The search box was not this good in the past. So search box has definitely become more helpful. There is a help pane, or there's a help ribbon. So if you click on help, it pops up, and we've got help, contact support, feedback, show training, and what's new. So if we click on help itself, you get a whole bar here. You can type in different things. I'm just going to keep going with themes, or theme, and see what, you can see what pops up. Tells you where to go. Works great. So if you're somewhere and you don't know, I think F1. Yeah, F1 will work. So F1 will work so on my computer keyboard, F1, I have different functions. So I have to hit Fn and then F1. So sometimes those shortcut keys work, and sometimes you got to figure it out depending on what kind of keyboard you have. So sometimes you can access help without using that search bar, and so sometimes you can have the different margins. There can be screen tips that pop up, and a dialog box that you can have. So let's try this example. We're going to go to the layout, and we go to margins, and here's tell me more. And then it pops up with this one, it ended up giving me more than I wanted. We can do, it gave me the whole screen instead of that little pop-up. So we've got the little pop-up here, and then we got tell me more. So if that little pop-up doesn't tell you anything, you can click on tell me more. Let's go to I want to say so if we go to like borders and shading, or to a different area, we can click that help button there as well. So like say this paragraph one, we'll pop that out. There's the question mark there. Ooh. And then all it did was take me to online. Which that to me is really annoying. I like the help on the side better. If you want to sign out of a Microsoft account, I've had to do this a couple times because I added in certain add-ons. You got to go to File, Account, and then you sign out here. And most likely you're going to want to sign in so that you can use it. And then exiting Word totally is here. If you want to close it, and you just close that one document, but you can exit out totally by hitting that close button. So then that's it. That is help, and that is everything for module 1 in Word.